Hey, I was thinking for 2009, no more of, tell me when this is on. I want to nail it, So let's start off the new year, just a whole new slate. Yeah, like that piece of paper you have right there. A whole new slate, a whole new way of just doing our It's on. It's on. It's on. Like you want to fight. It's on. Oh, it's on. Oh, for reals? For reals.
That's why I wrote it on a piece
for
of paper.
For reals?
Yeah.
Aww.
Maybe next month.
Okay. Hello, podience. How are you?
Hello, our podience.
Welcome to the Tom and Ed Hour, to the Skit Guy Show. We're glad you're here.
So happy to be with you.
Oh, boy. It's been a long time, hasn't it?
Been a long time, been a long, lonely time.
We did a podcast in December. Well, I wasn't on it, and we did some funny songs.
Oh, wasn't that funny?
It was funny. We got emails from people saying the songs were funny, but we missed you guys.
That's so nice.
Yeah. So we're here. It's January.
Yeah, this is our January podcast.
Well, it's January 31st, isn't it?
Yeah, which means this won't go out until February 19th.
But let's just make sure we do a Valentine's Day podcast too, okay?
You got it.
This is it right here. No. This is our New Year's pod. This is our New Year's podcast.
Well, that's about par for the course for us. So we'll do a Valentine's podcast for St. Patrick's Day.
And let's just say this for St. Patrick's Day. No.
Yeah,
I just burped. Excuse me. Let's make a commitment. We'll do a Valentine's podcast, and Stevie and Danny will do it because we've been getting viewer mail from that too.
Like angry viewer mail.
Yeah, like you said you're going to do Stevie and Danny, and you haven't done it.
You can't argue with them on that.
So. Stevie and Danny.
Next time, it's Stevie and Danny.
Valentine's Day Extravaganza podcast.
That'll be fun.
Okay. All right.
We're going to do it.
All right. Well, so we're in Schneider, Texas right now.
Schneider, Texas.
Yeah. We're having a great time.
It is a good time.
Yeah, we're in an auditorium.
Being had by all.
Yeah. Great students, just having a fun time. Laughter's
really
good.
A lot of fun. There's like 7 churches?
Something like that.
7 churches and 6 different denominations.
Isn't that cool?
That's very cool.
We made at least 4 denominations really mad tonight.
If not 7.
And there was even some youth groups that came just because they heard the Skit Guys were in town.
That's so humbling.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
That's just
really
crazy.
Awesome. We love that.
That's crazy talk.
That's crazy talk. That's crazy. You crazy.
Well, we're having a good time. The youth ministers here are great.
Very cool. Very nice.
And,
with the band Matt Papa.
Yeah, they're good guys.
Leader.
Yeah.
Good guy.
So, you know what? This fall, we really couldn't talk about TV shows because there wasn't any.
Well, and because I didn't have cable.
But you have cable.
I got AT&T U-verse, my man.
Yeah.
I am cruising.
Yeah. I got the Verizon bundle, as they say.
That's cool.
And, Lost is awesome.
Oh, Lost is there have been moments of Lost this season that I'm like saying things out loud to the TV. Like, oh, that's awesome.
I love Lost.
I know.
I love it. Okay.
Who's your favorite character on Lost?
Oh, here's the best question. Here's a better question.
Oh, we'll just skip mine then.
No.
Sorry, I don't have good questions.
As actors, we're not. Who would you want to be on Lost? That's how I always look at shows and movies. Like, what character would you want to play on Lost? That's the question.
Probably Son.
I can't even.
I'd say. I'll let you go first. Who would you like to be? Because I have one in my head, but I want to see what you say.
I would probably want to be Locke.
That's what I was going to say.
Is that what you were going to say?
Yeah. There's a lot of depth to it. But I would say too, the bad guy. Who's the main? The creepy guy.
Ben.
Ben's
great.
I mean, Ben. There's these moments you're like, oh, he's trying to help people.
No, he's never.
And then you're
going
like,
to help.
oh, he's not helping.
He's
anyone.
A crazy man.
Yeah.
I
think you're right.
Yeah. 24.
24.
Love it.
Awesome.
Love it.
Yeah,
oh God,
really good.
It's like.
Who would you want to be on 24?
Chloe.
You are Chloe.
Yeah, Chloe. Yeah.
Chloe had the best line this season. Did you catch it? Do you work? That guy goes, "Do you work for the FBI?" No, I'm a stay-home
mom.
mom.
Yeah, that was good.
I would want to be Tony Almeida.
Tony's a good character.
He's cool. Dead on shot, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I could be anybody on 24. I mean, you got to be pretty cool to be on 20. I tell you who I like. The
first husband.
The first husband.
Yeah, they gave him that thing.
Oh, the thing in the back.
Yeah.
No, I like the guy that's trying to help Jack, the white haired guy,
yeah, he's
the tall
very
guy.
cool.
I like him. Like when I saw him in the second episode, him and Chloe popped on the screen. Like I went, yes!
You were happy to see him.
I was happy to see him.
I'm happy to see Chloe.
Good writing.
Because I thought at first that Janine Garofalo, I thought she was going to be like the Chloe substitute.
Right, and she's not.
No, she's not at all.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Yeah.
You need Chloe.
You need Chloe. Definitely need Chloe. Yeah. Okay, what other shows are you liking? Scrubs is back on.
Yeah, I haven't watched any of it.
I love Scrubs.
I haven't recorded.
Scrubs does that thing that I love so much where they make you laugh and then they dip. There's always a serious moment and they don't stay there too long. I just love that.
Have you seen the one with the Muppets in it?
I loved it.
Is it funny? I haven't seen it.
It's funny. Yeah. The hard part about all TV shows and movies as we talk about this, there's never going to be any movie except Kirk Cameron's Fireproof movie that's not going to have some bad language and sex and this and that in it. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
But it's hard to talk about TV shows that are going to be pure and clean and wholesome.
Well, you have to say, you know what? We're like, I don't feel like we're promoting the show.
Yeah.
We're just saying, hey, here's our world.
Yeah, and
this is the world we live in.
Yeah, and this is the stuff that, and as corny as it sounds, this is the medium where I feel like God talks to me in certain ways to go, there's an idea. Oh, there's something, The
TV is like your shack.
You're right. It's my shack.
And God comes to you sometimes as John Locke.
You're right. You're right, dude.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
There was an episode of My Name is Earl.
Yeah.
And it's so inconsequential of the whole show, but there was at the very end of My Name is Earl, they get shot with darts.
Uh-huh.
And I thought of the skit, what if one of the, we did a skit and you were hit with truth serum,
Oh, yeah.
And remember I told you the idea on the plane?
That's right.
But that all came with just a millisecond of My Name is Earl and just this idea of, what if someone got the wrong dose? They were supposed to get a penicillin shot.
Well,
and they got a truth serum.
Yeah. I think it's like good creativity produces creativity.
Yeah.
It's like when you eat at someplace really good and you'll be eating and you go, it would
this
be
is
good.
Oh, yeah.
This with such and such or something like this.
Now that drives my wife crazy. I'll be at home going, ooh, let's have some olives. Ooh, let's have some bread with this.
I know, but you always want to put peanut butter in it.
I do.
I know.
I've gone through so much peanut butter.
Okay,
lately.
TV shows. New TV show, Lie to Me.
Lie to Me was great.
I really like it.
It's very unique.
But it's driving me nuts because I want to know
if it's real.
I mean, the things that they talk about, is that true?
The
when
facial
you lie,
expressions.
do you do that? When you're scared, do you do that?
I would think so.
I know, but I don't know if it's real.
Yeah. American Idol?
It's like televangelists. I don't know if they're real.
Oh, that's a good point.
American Idol is always good.
I didn't want to get sucked in, and I'm sucked in.
You can't help it.
And I tear up.
Oh, yeah.
Biggest Loser. I tear up.
Oh,
I'm watching them, and I get inspired watching them.
It's exciting.
Yeah.
It's neat to see people accomplish things.
And they are so, I love watching things. You go, they're passionate about that, and they are passionate about changing their lives.
But I'm going to tell you right now. I'm just telling you.
Okay, tell me.
When people try out for American Idol.
Yeah.
And when they leave blubbering, crying.
Because they didn't make it. Yeah.
I don't have compassion for them.
You're like Simon Cowell.
I don't feel sorry for them. I'm like, come on. You gave it a shot. You didn't make it. Okay, great. Good for you for trying.
It's weird to think, though, a lot of this generation coming up, I sound so old.
Yeah.
But when we were kids, you had to work. There's a part of a work ethic. You had to work to, and I still believe that.
Well, the crops didn't come in unless we worked.
No.
And I would have to hitch up the team of mules, sometimes oxen.
No.
But the team of mules, if we didn't plow the fields,
who would?
Exactly.
Who would?
Exactly.
Who would plow those fields?
Exactly. You know who would?
Who? No one. No one.
A local Native American would come and take over the field.
And
Because we were pioneers.
You're right. You're right,
they
buddy.
would make maize.
You're right. You're right.
Yes.
So
anyway, what were you saying about this generation, Grandpa?
I feel like, Pa, I feel like there's just kind of this. Most people want to make it because they see that lifestyle, and if they could, like they don't have to pay their dues, and that's the hard. I mean, and all of them on American Idol are saying, "Hey, go get in a band, pay your dues, work, become something." Before this happens, and people want to skip the hard work, but that's a process.
I think that they don't, they've never seen, the famous person before that person was famous, and all of the work that they did to get
tons of work, tons of hard work.
Yeah. Speaking of hard work, you've got to work hard when it comes to Hollywood.
Yeah. You can't. That's where the rubber meets the road.
It is. Yes. So. Yes. Or where the song meets the stage.
Ooh, that's good, buddy. Huh? That's now you're talking.
I know.
You're cooking with Crisco now.
That's right.
You're pulling rabbits out of the hat.
Charade meets the show.
Oh, even better. Sure. A charade. We say charade. A charade meets the show.
So yeah, good stuff on TV. Enjoying the show.
And I'll tell you the passionate part.
Yeah.
When you see someone, they say. Like, I tear up when you see someone sing and you go, oh, they're good. They're good.
Yeah. And they don't know they're good.
And then you hear these people go, you're good. Oh, you got talent. Yeah. And you see them well up with tears in their eyes because it's like, I have this dream. I have this passion.
Yeah.
Let's go. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I do feel sorry. I will tell you this. For the people that, really honestly think they're good and they're just horrific.
I just don't get that.
I don't get it either, but I feel sorry for them because I'm going, they live in a bizarre world that doesn't exist.
Okay, like my daughter Ainsley, she'll watch.
Yeah, she's not as good as she thinks she is.
Well, exactly. I hope she never hears this. But that's just it. That's just it right there, though. Like, my daughter Ainsley will sing like Ariel, the Little Mermaid, and she will literally go, the world. And as parents, you go, oh, sweetheart, that's beautiful. The world.
Okay, but I'm going to be honest with you. And maybe I'm a bad dad, but my daughter's older, okay? But, my daughter, who is now about to be 11, probably about 2 years ago, she would go around singing, and she'd sing very nasally, and she'd sing through her nose. And Abby, I love her. She's got a beautiful voice, but she'd sing through her nose.
Yeah.
And I literally said to her one day, I said, hey, sweetheart, can I help you with something? And she's like, what? I was like, you sing through your nose.
Oh, you crushed her spirit.
No, I told her how much I loved her. I thought she was great. And guess what? She doesn't sing through her nose. She sings beautifully.
Well, you're super dad then. Is that what you're trying to say?
No, I'm saying.
Oh, my gosh.
No, listen. I'm saying those people, their families and friends kept going, you're awesome. You're great.
Oh, there was.
And it sounded like somebody gargling mud. And they'd be going, you're so great.
Yeah.
You're gonna be a star.
There was one lady on there. She it was like, this is the next American Idol. She got kicked out. This is the next American Idol. And she sings some song just butchers it, and the mom is just like it's a praise song. Lifting her head up to the sky. Speaking of my daughter, last night tuck her in. We're praying. We did little prayers.
Right.
And tuck her in. She goes, because I've told her. I said, I love God. Right. I love your mommy, and I love you guys. You know. So, baby, good night. Is there anything you want to talk about? Anything? Dad? Yeah, babe. Do you love God more than me and JC? Wow. And it's dark, and you're going, well, yeah. I mean, it sounds weird coming out of my mouth. I'm going, yeah, I do, baby. The Bible says, love the Lord your God with all your heart, mind, soul, and love, and God doesn't want anything to be above him, Right. And she's going, so you're saying you love God more than us? I want you to love me more than God. I'm going, well, baby, God gave you to me. You're a part of this. I love you so much with all my heart. You need to stop now. You need to stop now. I'm going, baby, I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk anymore. No, then I go, okay, all right. So just tell me, do you love God more than us? Yes or no? She said this. Yes or no, Dad?
Like, we're not going to discuss it. You need to pick God or me now.
Yes or no, Dad? Yeah.
She's going to be a good date, isn't she?
Oh, my. Oh, my.
Can you imagine when she's 16? Stephen, I need to know if you love me more than anything in the world.
Yes or no, right now.
Yes or no, me or God. That's funny.
Yeah,
dude.
Anyway.
And how old is she? She's 12?
She's 4. She's 4. The world. She's 4. So, okay. So, the new year is upon us. New president is here.
Yeah.
2008. Do you have any New Year's resolutions? Because that's the hard part. Any goals or objectives that you set out, and did you accomplish them?
Okay. I think you know this. I am the worst goal maker and even worse goal keeper that there is. So I generally always say I'm not going to have any.
Yeah. And
I don't know that I have New Year's resolutions because I don't keep any of them.
Yeah.
So I'm more that guy that keeps going, dadgummit, I've got to exercise. I've got to lose weight. Yeah. You know what? I need to pray more. I need to read my Bible more, And I'm like some people are a work in progress. I'm just a mess.
You're a mess.
A mess.
Is there one character trait that you want to change this year?
Yeah, I want to kind of tone down my coolness.
Yeah, buddy, that would be good for you to tone down your coolness. That's good, buddy.
No, but you know the truth. Like, one of the things that I admire about you is you're good at going, you know what, I need to fix this, and I'm going to work on it. You're like the mechanic that goes to school and reads all the manuals and learns how to fix things. I'm like the guy that's like, yeah, hang on a second. I think I can fix that.
There's still some buttermilk in the engine, but I like buttermilk.
Yeah, it'll probably run for another, 50 miles or so. You're just driving it in town, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you? Did you have any New Year's resolutions?
2008 was, I realized I got angry a lot. So I was working on my anger.
What?
Yeah,
What?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, podience,
Please don't hit me.
We'd go to a show, and if something wasn't right, what would come out of my mouth would be, I hate this.
Yeah.
God, look at this. I hate this. And I go, and I look at you and go, don't you hate this? And you'd go,
I'd be like,
no.
I don't
I'm drinking buttermilk.
Dude, but I'm the guy that could sit somewhere for 3 hours and be like, it's all good. Okay.
Yeah, well, for me, I just started realizing I get angry a lot.
And you've done a great job of working on your anger.
I'm trying to work on that.
Yeah.
So, and I think for this year, Proverbs talks a lot about just, even a fool looks smart when he keeps his mouth shut. I just go, I want to learn what it looks like just to keep your mouth shut more, and just because I'm learning that when you shut up, people just talk, and amazing things come out of people's mouths. Revelations come out of people's mouths if you allow them to just keep talking.
But you have to be secure to be quiet.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. Because a lot of times we talk so that people will think more of us.
Yes.
And in essence, they end up thinking less of us.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
But you've been like Pepsi.
Pepsi.
You've been the voice of a generation. So I just want you to be careful.
All right, buddy.
Now you're going to be Coke. You're going to be the real thing.
I'll be New Coke.
Yeah. I think you should be like RC.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Someone's at the door. Oh, podience. It's Alec Baldwin. Hey, Alec.
You guys mind if I come in?
No, not at all. Alec, do you remember Tommy?
Yeah. Hey, Big T. Hey, nice to see you, Alex. Yeah,
Alec, nice to see you, buddy.
Yeah, how you doing, man?
What are you doing here in Snyder, Texas?
Well, that's a fine question. Didn't see that one coming. I've actually got some land here.
Oh, you do?
Some investing. Thinking about opening up a ranch.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Well, 30 Rock seems to be doing really good.
Great show, isn't it?
I think it's funny. I laugh a lot at 30 Rock. Yeah, because you're very funny. You remind me of Tommy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
if Tommy was an actor in Hollywood, he'd be Alec Baldwin.
Well, look at him. He's about my size now, isn't he? Hey, that was uncalled for. I'm just saying you put on some holiday weight. I know.
Okay, so
what are you cats doing?
Well, we're doing a podcast, talking to our podience.
Yo, hey, what's out there, podience? How you doing? Yeah. Good to see you.
What's your got any New Year's? It's New Year 2009. Got any New Year's resolutions, buddy? You don't mind if I call you buddy, do you?
No, that's fine. Yeah, I don't even know your name. You know what? I'm going to be nicer to my kids.
Oh, well, that would be good.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Oh, I guess you're working on your anger too.
To be less angry.
Yeah. And maybe shut your mouth more.
I'm trying to. I probably won't do that. Yeah, no, that's crazy talk. I have a lot to say. My opinion matters.
Well, you you don't mind.
Yeah.
Choo choo choo.
What's that?
Well, that's the train leaving Crazy Town, and you're the mayor of Crazy Town.
I know that's right. I can get out of here. I'm getting on the train. See you crazies later.
All right, Alec. Oh, he's always fun.
He is a mess.
He is a mess, isn't he?
He's a
mess.
I'm happy for him. Man.
Oh, boy.
He is funny on 30 Rock. That's another show I laugh really hard at.
I really do. It's very creative.
And The Office is great this year.
But you know what? Office is great.
Yeah.
But when I watch 30 Rock,
yeah,
it's always funny. Like, I always marvel at Tina Fey because she's just a great writer.
She's
an amazing writer.
A great writer.
Okay, so let's go to viewer mail.
Viewer mail.
Because we are getting a lot of emails from our podience.
Oh, podience, thank you for writing.
Yeah. And one question was, one person asked if I cuss because I say, oh my God.
Oh, you cuss is like a sailor.
I do not.
You
But
guys don't know.
they say on the podcast that they say, oh my God. But I don't. Do I say that?
I would have to go back and listen. I don't think you do.
I don't think I say that at all.
I think you might say, oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, or something like that. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, maybe something like that.
Which really stands for what?
Gosh.
Oh, which stands for what?
Golly.
Which stands for?
Goodness.
Which stands for?
Goodness sake.
Yeah. What stands for?
Oh my stars.
Like that's funny. Like oh my gosh.
Yeah.
What is a gosh?
Well, it's a Dr. Seuss word.
Oh,
yeah.
I stand
the land of gosh.
I stand corrected.
Which is next to Nosh.
Which is near
where they have cars and bars.
The land of Goshen.
Exactly.
Which is where your grandmother always goes.
My grandma would always say, "Oh, land of Goshen, land of Goshen."
But you know what? Whoever wrote that message, and it's totally cool that you asked that. Please feel free to ask us anything, anytime. We love hearing it. But just know, as his best friend, no, Eddie doesn't cuss. In fact, Eddie, when we were in high school, he didn't cuss, and I did.
Yeah.
I had a potty mouth.
That's a friendship flashback right there.
Yeah, because I really kind of caused you to start.
Mouth.
I know, cussing. I had another buddy in high school who remained nameless, and we used to just sit and say cuss words at each other because we thought it was fun. And when I got my life right with Christ, that was one of the most difficult things for me.
To stop cussing?
Yes.
Yeah. What's difficult now?
Nothing. I've attained perfection.
You're cool.
I am. The hard part is just not being really cool. It's toning down my coolness.
All right. Here's some more questions.
I've achieved nirvana.
Here's some more questions from viewer mail.
Yes.
We've talked a lot about TV shows, but what's some of your favorite music? Some of your favorite music. Music.
This is a tough one for me because I don't really listen to music. I listen to talk radio all the time. Well,
what are some bands? If you were to go through your CD collection, what would be some of your groups or people besides Michael Bublé?
You go first on this. Because you know music better than I do.
No.
You go first.
No. I'll always love Journey.
Yeah.
Counting Crows, I think, is great.
Journey.
I like Snow Patrol. Is that their name, Snow Patrol? Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think Snow Patrol. Yeah, I like them. The Fray is good. There's a lot of great people out there right now. Corinne Bailey Ray. She's really good. There's a lot of those are some good ones.
I like Jack Johnson. I don't know. I don't listen to music.
All right, Grandpa.
No, forget it.
Grandpa.
Fine. Damian Rice.
He's good.
Matt Kearney. I love Charlie Hall. I'm going to say this right now.
Go ahead, say it.
Charlie Hall might be my favorite music to listen to.
For real.
I listen to Charlie Hall when I run. I listen to him. I think he is a great writer and has amazing music.
Okay.
I'm also a big fan of Adam Ant. I'm just going to say that.
Adam Ant.
Yeah.
80s.
Yeah.
All right. What?
Jamie Cullum. I like Jamie Cullum.
You know what my favorite 80s song is?
Of all?
It'd be
All I Need by Jack Wagner?
No. One of the top 5.
Oh.
Not Jack Wagner, no. No.
It's just a little more time to be... God, what is it? What's your favorite 80s song?
I Just Died in Your Arms Tonight.
Sing a little for us when you hear
No,
it. Come
I'm
on,
not going to say it.
Come on.
No.
I Just Died. Go for it.
I just died in your arms tonight. Must have been something you said.
That's really good. You're usually not that good. Who sang that?
Cutting Crew. Yeah, I just died in your...
Cutting Crew?
I think it was the Cutting Crew. Yeah, I just died in your arms tonight. Cutting Crew.
Cutting Crew.
I think. Anyway.
Sure it wasn't Poco?
I don't know. Okay, here's some other questions from our audience. What makes you laugh?
Oh, you make me laugh.
Oh, yeah.
You do.
You
know? Yeah. I mean, we have so much fun together.
But you don't laugh on stage, though. So that's the difference between you and I. I don't care anymore, and I just think it's funny.
Okay, honest, though?
Yeah.
I don't laugh much.
Yeah.
I think things are funny.
Yeah.
And I'll kind of, you know.
Your kids make you laugh.
Oh, my kids make me laugh.
Yeah.
They're funny.
Yeah.
They're genuinely funny people.
Isn't that great?
My wife makes me laugh. She's funny. She says funny things.
Yeah, your wife is witty.
My
wife is witty.
Your wife has a sharp wit.
She has, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
a biting wit even.
Yes,
she
does.
Get it going on.
She does.
She makes me laugh. Your wife makes me laugh.
She's funny.
I know.
Yep.
Like really good comedians. Jim Gaffigan makes me
funny.
laugh. He's funny. You know. How about you? What makes you laugh?
You make me laugh.
Thank you.
Yeah, you've since high school you've made me laugh.
God love you.
Oh well, you know, good show. I like. You know what I think a funny commercial is that I laugh every time?
What's that? The Gecko commercial?
No. The commercial where the dad comes home. He's like, "Hey, guess what? Everybody's got
laugh every time.
Every time.
Do you laugh at the line of that woman you always look at my soccer game?
That's the first laugh.
Yeah, and then
because the camera cuts back to his face, like, huh? and then the girl with the ponies on her shirt comes up and goes, "Oh, good, I'll get to call Brad or whatever his
Brad
name."
with the mustache, Brad.
Yeah, Brad with the mustache.
Oh wait, there's a clause. You can't call Brad with a mustache.
No Brad's mustaches. Oh,
yeah,
bummer.
that is funny. I laugh at that too.
Sorry, dude.
Yeah.
Calls his daughter a dude. Oh, bummer, dude.
I love good commercials.
Yeah.
Super Bowl coming up. Good commercials.
Should be good commercials.
Yeah.
Okay, what makes you cry? What or what makes you sad when you see something? What makes you sad?
You know, I am a crier.
You are.
The older I get,
you get more weepy,
sentimental, and more weepy.
Yeah.
Shows make me cry. I cry watching American Idol. Not weep cry, but I get teary eyed.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Even if it's happy tears.
Yeah.
So you ask about sad.
Like what breaks your heart? Like what do you see that just breaks your heart?
I don't know.
You know, like when we were in Houston, we went to that Mexican restaurant, and that mom, that little baby was crying, and she hit her.
Oh yeah.
And that baby just kept. Oh, that breaks my heart. Like I want to rescue those kids. I just want to take care of them. That kind of stuff just breaks my heart.
Yeah, I think probably stuff with kids gets to me big time. You know.
Yeah. I grieve, like, I don't know if it breaks my heart, but I grieve, like, in consideration. Like, with people today, like in restaurants or you're in a movie theater and someone's talking on the phone. Like, my heart grieves that. Like, there are tons of people around, and you're on the phone talking to somebody, or in a restaurant, and go outside and talk on the phone. Like that kind of stuff. My heart, I grieve that. Like,
oh yeah,
where's the common courtesy that used to be there? You know, that kind of stuff.
We're getting old.
We are getting old. Does we sound old?
Yeah, but I agree with you. So I'm saying we're getting old because I feel the same way.
Remember, we were at Chili's. I don't know what state we were in. We were eating dinner, and there was some four kids, and they were all at a table, and two of them had on. They were listening to music while they were having a conversation with this other two. So two kids with earphones listening to music while there was two people across from them trying to carry on a conversation. They had to keep taking out their earbud going, what'd you say?
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And they stuck the earbud back in their ear.
Like music matters I mean, I love music, but come on. Yeah. Be with the people you're with. Yeah. It's so strange because we have in today's age, we have the ability to be more connected to people than we ever have before, and we are so disconnected.
Yeah, it's just weird. It's a weird amount.
We're connected with people on the other side of the world and not connected with the people in our own homes.
Yeah, it's crazy.
We're starting to preach now.
Oh, man.
You know what makes me sad?
What makes you sad?
That they keep making those movies like Scary Movie and Date Movie and all of those.
Those are sad.
That makes me sad.
Hey, what'd you think about Benjamin Button?
That was a really good movie.
I love movies that the only word I can say is stain you. Like you leave and it stays with you for a few days.
Yeah,
and
you think about it.
You think about it. It ruminates in you. It hits you somewhere in your soul. Those are the types of movies I like. And Benjamin Button, like I love movies that talk about death, not in a morbid way, but they make you appreciate life, and that's what I liked about Benjamin Button.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, that was very, very good. There's a email from one of our podiences. I just wanted to read some of this to you, but it said they really liked our podcast about fatherhood flashbacks. I think it was podcast number 9.
Yeah, it was around Father's Day.
And from a girl named Jenny, and she said that podcast number 10. Father flashbacks, and I had mentioned that I didn't have a dad, and she said she never knew her father. She's not really close to her mother, but she goes on to say that she listens to our podcasts, and she goes, I spent many years of looking at people I could look up to as kind of a father figure, and I know that technically I have one, a spiritual one, but I still feel like I'm missing a part of my life. I mean, who is going to threaten those guys I bring over for the first time, or say that's my little girl? Obviously, I cannot be a daddy's girl. I know that since you are dads, you know what I'm talking about. So I just feel, I don't know, anyways, really touched me, though, hearing your life stories. And so that was from Jenny. So I just thought, isn't that just beautiful?
That is sweet. That is really awesome. You know what? I want to do something for Jenny.
What do you want to do for Jenny?
This is for Jenny. Jenny, if you're listening, you take this part of the podcast and just hold on to it. All right? And this is these are daddy words for you. I'm proud of you. You are a beautiful lady. You know what? You can be anything you want in this world.
Yeah.
And then hold on to this one for that date. Okay, when you have that guy come over, let him listen to this. So, what are your intentions with my daughter this evening?
No, that's good.
Oh, me? No, I'll just be here at the house cleaning my gun.
Oh, that's good. That's good. And then you say, I don't mind going back to jail. I don't mind going back.
Oh, back to jail. Yeah.
It's sly. You see that?
Oh, yeah.
Jenny, the Bible says in Psalms that He is a father to the fatherless, and you have a spiritual dad. But you know what? We're gonna be your adopted dads. Okay,
well, we're here for you.
Yeah, we're here for you. So you let us know when you go to prom, and we'll do something special for you.
Yep.
So you let us know about your life and how we can be adopted dads for you, because you're not alone.
That's right.
We're here for you. We mean that.
We're your two dads.
Yeah, which was a TV show.
I know.
It all goes back to TV.
Everything. All good things came from TV.
Do you know? Okay. Do you know who was in My Two Dads?
Paul Reiser.
Ooh, good job.
And the other one, I can't think.
Was it the Dukes of Hazzard guy?
No.
John Schneider?
No.
Greg Evigan. BJ and the Bear. Greg Evigan.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
That's crazy talk. That was good.
Crazy
I don't even know where that comes from.
I don't either.
Oh, you take the good,
I
you
get
take
to be
the
Paul
bad.
Reiser.
Oh,
you got to
be Greg Evigan.
No, he got to work with a monkey. I'll be him.
All right.
Because I already work with a monkey.
Oh, that's good. Oh. That's good. One other thing from our audience was we asked, "Honey, I love you."
But the love of my life is a lady named Comedy. You hit your mute button. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, now you're back.
Okay, sorry about that.
That's okay.
Honey, I love you, but yeah.
Right.
Well, 3 people said it was the King of Comedy.
Yes.
With Robert De Niro and Jerry Lewis. But it's not.
You know what? I'm going to have to watch The King of Comedy to see it if it's in there.
I watched a while ago.
And you didn't hear it?
No. Well, I don't remember that.
The movie we're thinking of also says we are all God's cartoon characters.
Oh, you're giving them another quote?
Yeah. Just trying to
instead of telling them the movie?
Yeah.
It's a great movie. It's a great movie.
I've got it in my bag right now.
I gave it to you.
I know.
It was on during the holidays. And I sat there watching it.
You just gave it away.
What?
I'm just kidding.
Oh. No, that didn't give it away.
It's a Christmas story.
It's not at all.
For a Geely.
So, you got a friendship flashback?
Let's do it. You ready?
Friendship flashback. What's your friendship flashback? Valentine's Day. You got a Valentine's Day one? Of us in high school?
No.
Oh, I got one.
Yeah.
Okay, we went on a double date.
Oh, we only did that a few times.
And I was dating Misty Atterbury.
Oh. Don't tell this story.
And you had a crush on a girl named Kathy Buchanan.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Kathy wouldn't give you
We went and saw the
But she wouldn't give you the time o' day.
Well, we went and saw the musical The Fantastics.
Which was not fantastic.
Try to remember a time in September. You know what I like? Music.
What?
I like songs from musicals.
I know you do, buddy.
I know, but I don't want anyone to know.
Well, you just told everybody, buddy. Yeah. Tommy, when we're driving and we have a rental car and it has Sirius radio, Tommy will want to turn on Broadway show tunes.
I will. I'm just going to be honest. I will.
And I'm a sentimental guy.
And sometimes Seth Meyers is on there talking about the tunes.
I'm a sentimental guy, and I have, there's.
We really got to talk about this.
But I will not listen to Broadway show tunes in the car. I will not do it.
You know what? I'm going to confess, I think it's weird, but there is something about Broadway songs. I don't know, man.
Okay.
They tell a story.
I'm not doing this conversation. No. I just don't want
Matchmaker,
okay.
make me a match.
Okay, stop.
Find me a find.
Okay, stop.
Catch me a catch.
Stop. We're losing audience members.
No.
Yeah.
Who is this man? What sort of devil is he who had me caught in his trap and choose to let me go free? All it would take was a flick of his knife. Vengeance was his, but he gave me back my life.
The Les Mis.
It's good, isn't
yeah,
it?
I like the musical Les Mis.
Yeah. Then how come you don't like the music?
I don't want to sit in the car and listen to show tunes.
I got a horse right here. His name is Paul Revere. Can do.
It's great watching the musical. It's not great listening to a song in the car.
I think that's it. I'm a visual learner. No. You know what it is? I just want to be in a musical.
I think that's it.
I think it is too.
Yeah.
Anyway, what were we talking about?
You asked out Kathy Buchanan.
We went on a double date. Yes. We shouldn't use last names. We might offend somebody.
Who?
The people we talk about.
Well, they didn't do anything embarrassing.
Okay. So, yeah,
we went out
with Misty.
I was with Misty.
I was with Kathy.
And
went to the musical.
It was just an odd night.
It was awkward.
I
think she really didn't like me at all.
Yeah.
But she didn't feel like she could say no when I asked her.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
And I think me and Misty were about to end.
Yeah.
Me and Misty were on our way out.
Yeah.
And I think she was kind of getting a crush on you or ready to reveal her feelings to you. So there was this awkwardness.
Interesting.
There was like this weird little awkward thing going on.
But here's the thing. I knew Kathy didn't really care for me. So it's not like I was thinking something, super like we were going to get married.
But you were hoping.
Yeah, well, she was a pretty girl.
Yeah.
And she was very talented, very nice.
Yeah.
But the funniest part of the holdup.
I mean, we did a whole extravaganza. Tickets to the Fantastics, a good dinner.
Did you drive or did I drive?
You drove.
I drove.
Yeah, we're in the back seat. Yeah, the Chevette, the red Chevette.
We
pull up red Chevette.
So it was a 5-door too, counting the hatchback. So we pull up to her house.
Yes,
and I'm gonna walk her to the door.
Customary.
Because that's what a gentleman does.
A guy walks her to the door.
I kid you not. I kid you not. You pull up, put the car in park. I go to open my door. I don't think I'd opened my door yet.
You put it in park.
Yeah. I go to open my door. She's already inside the house.
Oh, she's split.
I don't even know how she got there that quick.
Yeah, it was like,
yeah, it was crazy. And so, I open the door and I'm like, okay, close the door, and now I'm a chauffeur for you and Misty.
Yeah, and I was giggling. Giggling in the back.
You know what? Laugh all you want, big boy. Because what happened a few months later to you?
I hear that Misty had lunch with you or something, and she's like, Tommy, let's be together. Tommy, you can't deny that we have feelings for one another.
Right.
And what did you say? I
couldn't do that to my friend.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
That's right. We've had a good friendship, man.
I know.
Isn't that crazy?
You were
denying love from Misty Atterbury.
True.
Who was saying she'd date you.
Right.
Because you couldn't hurt your best buddy Eddie.
Hurt my best buddy.
That's crazy talk.
But then what happened in the men's restroom?
Oh, golly. Oh, man. Talk about a friendship flashback. Well, this is when we were still dating, though.
Yeah.
We did a show.
Right.
And this was like...
Follies. Edmond Memorial High School Follies, 1987.
And it was one of our very first skits, dude. Yeah. You played a ventriloquist dummy. Yeah. And there was a girl
who
named
was
Carrie.
A ventriloquist.
She was a ventriloquist. She gets on stage doing it.
What was her dummy's name?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't either. I thought you might.
Franklin, Charlie, I don't know. I'm in the audience.
Right.
And the skit is I stand up and go, hey, I can do better than you. And I freak everybody out.
Right. Because she's on the audience. She's on the stage.
She's on the stage.
Doing the ventriloquist.
Yes. And so, and so she's talking to me on stage. And I go, just a minute, I'll go get my dummy. Right. And I bring you out. I will you out.
Yes.
Yes.
There's a picture of that.
It's on
the back of
Skits That Teach.
It is?
It's in Skits That Teach. That picture is.
I thought there was a picture on the back of Stuff We Made Up.
Oh, that's on there too.
Is it on there too?
It's on there too. Yeah,
okay,
yeah. That was our very first skit, dude.
Yeah.
It was
that's true. It is our very
edgy.
first skit ever.
But during intermission, that was the first skit after intermission, and so I got to go be in the crowd.
Right,
you'd
down. Go out. Yeah. So you go out during intermission, go use the restroom.
I went to use the restroom, and Misty's dad was in there.
Right.
And back then, because we were always together. We tried to be like each other, and I tried to be as funny as you, and all this kind of stuff. And
we would dress similar,
which we still do.
I know, but that's by accident now.
Yeah. So we were trying to be two peas in a pod with no individuality in some ways. But anyway, I'm in the bathroom and I'm dating Misty, and I'm at the urinal, and her dad John comes
Misty's
up.
Dad,
yeah, Misty's dad, and so I'm I see John, and I'm like, hey, Mr. Atterbury, how are you, John? And he looks at me and goes, hey, Tommy. And I'm like, oh, I'm crushed. I'm crushed.
And probably one of the only reasons that our friendship has survived is because we had to come to that place of acknowledging we have different strengths and different weaknesses and celebrating those things.
Yeah, and what a blessing it is 20 years later that we get to do that.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
Most best friends don't get to sit around and talk like this, you know, and get to learn from it. I mean,
it's crazy.
We are ministry partners. We're business partners.
Yeah.
I mean, we are, you know,
life partners. I'm saying, we do life.
Yeah,
together.
I guess so. Yeah, I don't want anyone to misconstrue that. Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Okay. After you just said you listen to Broadway show tunes. Anyway. Well, it's all the time we have today.
It is.
That's an hour-long podcast, my friend.
My goodness, throw some commercials in there, and that's an hour-long show.
All right. Well, we love you guys. Thanks for listening,
We'd like to thank you, and we'd like to thank our sponsor, Sonic. I've been enjoying a Sonic drink throughout this
Frito-Lay
podcast.
cashews.
And also Ford. I realized tonight we both drive Ford
Fords.
vehicles.
That's good. That's good. Well, our next podcast will be Stevie and Danny.
Yeah.
Until this, see you later.
Hey, podience, we love you.
God bless.
Bye.